Alright, welcome back. Ace Attorney Investigations. Last time, we messed around in the recreation and we logicked some things, and now we're about to logic another big thing that is just a little suspect to me. The fact that Sheena was in the office next door, and also the fireplace was used from the person who escaped. That's a little suspect if you ask me, so I'm just going to connect these and see what happens. The killer used the fireplace in his room to escape into the next. Then it's only logical for us to talk with the person who's in the neighboring room. Yep. The person that was in the next room was... Oh, it was that person, sir. Yes, Detective. Agent Sheena. Investigation complete. Give me my points back, please. Thank you. It's looking more and more like Miss Sheena is the killer, isn't it? Let's not jump to conclusions yet. We need to go through what we know so far. She came running straight in this room from the next one and instantly accused you. Furthermore, she convinced she only could have been you that killed Mr. Cochin. I made proof yet, but I have to know she is hiding something from us. Okay then, why don't we go ask Miss Sheena herself? Hold on. No, not yet. Something needs to be done first. Detective Gumshoe. Sir, is it my turn to do something, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, I have a two-part special assignment for you. First, I need to run a hand rendering analysis on Master 2's note. Okay, I'll get the lab boys on it right away. Second, I want you to see if you can fit through the revolving fireplace wall. Right now, sir! No, next decade. Of course now. We need to test our hypothesis first, don't we? Go on, Gummy, you can do it. Alright, I'm gonna do this, like a real man. Here I go, do the fireplace and back. You shouldn't need to psych yourself up that much for such a simple task, Detective. I feel like he might be too big, but we'll see. Wow, the fireplace, the wall inside the fireplace really did turn. That's so neat. Now I want to try going through there too. There really is a secret passage through there. I had no idea. But it appeared that Ash really was pushed in the other room. Furthermore, the bubbly ink you spilled in Best is there on the back wall. Okay, here I go, sir. Detective, I'd like you to go through there under the same conditions as the killer. Huh? But there's all that ash and stuff. And your point is? Now we're short on time, so you can please hurry on through. Yes, sir. Okay, so now we pretty much have the whole picture, right? No, not yet. These remains a few more mysteries to solve. Just the Agaratsi's whereabouts and the other smuggling members. The two weapons that made it across the border, the key that Miss Yu stole 7 years ago. In fact, we haven't figured out much a thing about it Miss Yu was raided in these embassies. Mr. Edgeworth. A number of pieces connect in a very complicated way in this case. It's almost, though, to make one completely mentally exhausted. What do you say, Mr. Edgeworth? I thought you were the one who said that it's easy if you follow the leads. Was that supposed to be an impression of me, Kay? If it's info gathering you need, Gummy and I can help with that. Well, then all you have to do is show off your fancy logical deductions. Show off? Does it seem like I'm being boastful when I do that? Yes it does. Let's not complicate matters, okay, Mr. Edgeworth? We've been so focused, like a laser, on what only seems to be strangely out of place. It's no wonder nothing's clicked and we haven't unlocked anything yet. But if we think things through calmly, the answer should come to us. Okay. That's the sort of thing I used to say to myself. When I'm practicing how to unlock padlocks, you know. That is something that I hope practice doesn't make perfect for your sake. Hahaha! So yay! Looks like you're back to your straight-laced self again. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm back, sir. Yes, I can see that. Good work, Detective. You can't use the fireplace as a door, sir. Are you right, Gummy? I'm okay. Just a bit of ash to dust, that's all. Your jacket has gotten quite filthy. See, the hem has practically turned black. Yeah, well, quite a bit of the Edinburgh ink got on it, sir. I see. Thank you, Detective. You did a fine job. I'll even pay the cleaning bill for the trench coat. What? Oh no, sir, I could never. This is just my old coat, sir. It was a coat I actually cared about, then I get it cleaned, but you know. I see. Very well then, as you wish. Because Gummy was able to climb through the fireplace, we know it can be used, right? Yes, that's not all we learned. We actually learned one other important fact. And that is? I'll have to explain it to you later. Right now I need to deal with the handwriting analysis. Take the Gumshoe. Yes sir, I'll be back before you know it. See you later. The handwriting analysis of Mr. Crush's handwriting will take a bit of time. Let's go and wait in the Theater Naturalis, along with Agent Lang and Agent Sheena. To be continued. I'm not to be continuing right now. Nobody got time for that. Yeah, get on with it. I'm not saving. Frick saving. March 14th, 11:33 p.m. Theaterum Naturalis lobby. Hi guys. Oh, and the ambassador's here as well. Agent Lang. Things he says, little cubs. Never do they know the real fury of the elder wolves. These codes are definitely becoming increasingly difficult to decipher. What does that mean? It means that you'll never really know how angry I can get. You and your crazy sunglasses. Mr. Prosecutor, the counterfeit bills made with the bubbly zinc, they're all of zinc-related denominations. Yes, so I heard from Miss Von Karma. But we don't know where the play money has gone. Must not have figured out it was all burned yet. Ever since those things showed up in circulation, my country's economy has taken a big hit. Zingfei is in financial chaos as we speak. Because we can't tell the difference between our own bills and the fakes. But it's not just the money. The citizens are also worried. I stake the honor of the house is laying on this. And I've come to this land to capture the mastermind behind this whole mess. I investigated how the bills were made. The ink was smuggled in the Zingfei. And I pursued the smuggling ring all the way here. But tonight, this is where the final chapter was written. Despite my frantic efforts to chase the smuggler down, someone got to him first. Now I'm called to return home without a single answer. Agent Lang, Don't start. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault, Mr. Prosecutor. Mr. Elba, I'm sorry for all the trouble tonight. Oh, no. I should apologize. It was all because I was not strong enough. If only I was able to think of a better solution. Corsius, you fool! Of course, your empty brain! You're being too hard on yourself, Ambassador. I take full responsibility for tonight, end of story. Sheena, let's go. Let's return to our din. Yes. I'd like to admit it, but there's not much else for us to do but go home as well. Agent Lang, a moment if you please. Gumshoe! You, Wolfman, a secretary lady, hold it! Objection, pal! Detective Gumshoe. Have you gotten the results of handwriting analysis already? Yep, and that note was definitely written by Mr. Gochin, sir. Just as I thought. Good work, Detective. That was fast. And Mr. Prosecutor, how long do you tend to hold us up for? Sorry to have made you wait, but I believe that now everyone is finally here. Agent Sheena, I'd like to ask you something if you don't mind. Yes? How exactly did you fail to see the Agaratsu when you were in the neighboring room to where Mr. Gochin was killed? I'd like you to explain that to us. What? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. What are you doing asking her about something she didn't see? Agent Lang hasn't touched the Volley's investigation at all. I suppose I'll need to explain a few things to him first. Miles Edgeworth, I can't even believe to imagine what's going on in that head of yours. Just the truth. The only thing going into my head is the pursuit of the truth. Close enough. Oh, it sounds like you have some sort of plan. Very well, I'll supervise you till the end. Is she seriously gonna treat me as her subordinate for the rest of the day? Yes, she is. You're not trying to pick a fight with my subordinate on some flimsy guess, are you? I'm not trying to pick a fight, and the evidence is hardly flimsy, as you will see. But do it in sync. Yeah! Should have known. That you and I are destined to fight it out to the very end. It would appear that way. Double point as well. Well, I'll prove her innocence. Let's see what you got, Mr. Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth. With pleasure. My opening argument will discuss the Agaratsu that appeared in Babali. Establish exactly who it was that Case saw. Agent Lang, I assume you've been briefed on Case testimony. You mean the suspicious person in a coat that she saw? That's right, the person is one of the keys to solving this case. The person who pretended to be the Agaratsu. Pretended? What do you mean by that? Well, I'll get to that in a second. First, I'll interview what this person Case saw did. Okay, if you could please explain the person you were chasing did for us. Okay, you got it. I first spotted the suspicious person near the open air stage in the Bali side. I called out to the person, but as soon as I did, the person ran off. I thought it was rather suspicious, so I immediately gave chase. For the sake of argument, let's call the suspicious person the Agaratsu. Now, the Please tell us what avenue chased the garage up to the 3rd floor. Can do. I chased the Aguratsu all the way up to the 3rd floor of the Babalese embassy. It was a pretty straight chase down the hallway until a sudden turn. The Aguratsu disappeared around the corner, so I did my best to catch up. When I turned to the corner, I saw the Aguratsu run into Mr. Kochin's office. I gave chase and ran into the room. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot, so I turned on the light, but then... Ah! Who's there? By the time I turned on the lights, the Aguratsu disappeared. When Kay entered the room, the person she was chasing was already gone. What do you suppose that was, Agent Lang? What do you mean, what do you suppose? Isn't obvious. The person slipped out the room through the door behind the girl under the cover of darkness. Sorry, but I know for a fact that the person didn't escape through that door. Oh, and how do you know that with such certainty? That's easy. If the Aguratsu had left through that door, then they would have run right into this person. They would have ran right into Sheena, because she was coming in. You wait for Sheena? Yes, because let's consider what would happen if the Aguratsu used the door. Case screened upon discovering Mr. Kochin's body. The Aguratsu would have run straight into Agent Sheena, who was in the next room over. Agent Sheena, do you mind telling us if you saw this person in question? No, I didn't see anyone. You see, therefore, the Aguratsu could not have slipped through the door. Just me that the creep slipped out before Sheena made out into the hallway. I doubt that. Is there another person in that hallway? Certain detective. Detective Gumshoe, where were you exactly at that time? Me, sir? Well, when I heard Kay scream... I ran towards Mr. Kochin's office from the opposite direction of Agent Sheena, sir. Agent Lang, can you explain to us someone who could elude both of them? Even you must concede that under these circumstances, the door is not a viable route. Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth. You nailed him with just an explanation of what happened. Yes, I've eliminated one of the possible escape routes from that room. This is far from over. I need to make Agent Lang aware as well. Of yet another possible escape route the Aguratsu could have taken. Ha 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 ha! I get it. So that's what you're trying to show me. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Let me guess. This is what you're about trying to say, right? Because the door is not a viable escape route, then there must have been another way out. Precisely. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. It's about time to bust our revolving fireplace wall explanation, right? No, not quite yet. Huh? But why? I thought this would be the perfect time. Revolving wall on the Babalese side is not only to 4 people. If we use this information unwisely, the troop may escape us in the end. What's all the whispering over there? Shit, I'll figure out your tactics. Nothing of the sort, Agent Lang. Come, let's continue where we left off. That smug, haughty attitude of yours. You really rubbed me the wrong way, you know that? No matter. I figured you out already anyway. The only other possible escape route besides the door is the room's lone window. It's an eerie picture of escape route exists. Are you saying that this photo captures the moment of the Aguratsu's escape? Guess Detective Bad must have filled them in on this photo. To admit that at first I thought the window to be a possible escape route as well. However, I know that it would be impossible. I realize you may not know this, but... Do a double point, yeah. Humans can't fly. Of course I know that. That's bloody common sense. Besides, I never thought it would... That photo... Never said I thought that photo would be of the Aguratsu's escape route. I suppose not. Alright then, explain yourself. The photo in the shadow in this photo is not the Aguratsu that Kay was chasing. You can say that whatever you'd like in whatever language you want. There's only one language that I really understand. The language of evidence. Very well then. I present to you proof that the person Kay saw is not the same as in the photo. Do we have that evidence? Do we have such evidence? Do we really? I mean, it doesn't really look like a person. When was this photo taken again? After the first fire. Do we have evidence of this? I mean, we must, but... Guitar pick? No. What would that have to do with anything? I don't know. Water fountains? The wire? Perhaps the wire. Not the wire. This proves it. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. It doesn't. What does everybody think about this? What do you think? Yeah, it's not. It's not the right thing. I got a mutiny. It's fine. When it was taken between the fires, right? Yeah, after the... Oh! Yeah, okay, never mind. Fires. Let me explain to you precisely what this shadow in this photo is not the Yagratsu case saw. Case spotted the Yagratsu heading for the 3rd floor during the 2nd fire. However, this photo in question was taken just after the first fire. Yeah, way to go! That's twice you bit him in the butt now. We're not done yet. You still have to explain what the shadow is. Now the Yagratsu escaped. I don't suppose you can answer both, can you? Regarding the photo, I admit that we do not understand what it means quite yet. Ha! Just as I thought. However, the Yagratsu's escape route, now that I can answer. You can? Well then, Mr. Prosecutor, go on, enlighten me. Even if I explain it, you'll find out some flaw with what I have to say. You're busy heading up the Alabasta investigation, correct? In that case, I don't you have no much knowledge about the Bubbly's side of the case. So wouldn't it be best if you got a lead on that side, and Sheena explained in my stead. Sheena is my subordinate. If I don't stick up for her, how can I look up her in the eyes and call her my boss? Call myself her boss. That's what I was trying to say. Lang, it's alright. I can take care of him. Sheena, you treated me a lot as my boss. But it's time for me to prove my worth. Alright, if you're okay with it, then you have my support. It's not just Agent Sheena and myself. This is where the battle really begins. Now, what is it you'd like to ask? Let's see. Why don't we start with your movements inside the Bubbly's embassy? Sheena's movements. During the first Bubbly's fire, I assisted in putting out the fire. During the second fire, I was searching for the Yagratsu that had appeared in Babali. She went into the room. While I was searching, I heard a scream coming from the next room over. Although I was in the next room, I was able to catch a glimpse of the Yagratsu. To be honest, I'm actually very skeptical that the Yagratsu even exists. That is all I have to say. But I'm not lying when I say I saw the suspicious person run into Miss Cochin's office. Like I said earlier, I have no intention of retracting my testimony. Good. Just to confirm, do you have a partner when you were on your investigation? No, I moved alone. In that case, you have no one to corroborate your alibi, is that correct? Are you calling her suspicious because she was in a room by herself? How pathetic! It wasn't when Agent Sheena tried to arrest Kay in the same rationale. How about when you accused Larry because he was the weapon's owner? Not unexpected for the just lump to get in such a situation. Although I suppose it's never a good idea to let mistakes go uncorrected. I'll make no excuse for what I did in that situation. You should apologize right now for making Kay out to be the killer, pal. I'm sorry. Sure, no apologize. I'm sorry. It's really okay, I mean, I'm not under suspicion anymore. Right, Mr. Edgeworth? Well, I never doubted you. Not for 1 second. And the same goes for me. I believe in Sheena. Let's put it to the test and see if she's really worthy of your trust. This promises to be interesting. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing anything particularly clear at the moment. When we come back next time, we'll start pressing this and see where we get. So, until next time.